I was
One
just
for
okay. I see it now
one,
live.
one for the book, girl.
One for the books. We ain't gonna tell them.
How many
We
times now?
gotta get out.
Listen, listen. That's why I have you. I have Wente Talk. I have Hey Girl Hey. Listen,
Yeah,
we're gonna learn this together. Okay,
yeah, we got this.
we got this. And now we see the little thingy that we wanted to see.
Right now, we in action.
They were like, okay, so they were like, so where y'all at?
Right, like y'all live where though?
Right? Don't hold it against me, please.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely
But you
not.
know, it has to go down in the books. Okay.
Oh, of course. She said, "Wait."
Hey, Tanja.
Oh my
Welcome to
god.
our live. Welcome. Okay. Let's
Hey
see.
y'all.
Hey guys, welcome to our live. We're sorry for the delay, but welcome. And let's see, we got a lot we're gonna get into tonight. Okay, I got brown skin girl here with me tonight. We are expecting Wednesday
Damn.
talks. Brown skin, you got anything to say, girl?
Just welcome. I hope everyone's day was blessed. I hope y'all have an awesome
Hey,
night. And let's get
happy
into some
Friday.
things.
Happy
I'm ready to get
Friday.
into
Happy
some things.
Friday, guys.
Yes. Happy Friday.
I'm in Connecticut. It's raining like crazy. So it's a good time to just be in the house
Yes. Just enjoying the
and just
rainfall.
enjoying the time.
Absolutely.
So let's see. Soul of the Matter, welcome. Marilyn Demines, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Claudia Baird, welcome to this fun corner right now. Welcome. Brown skin girl.
Yep, I'm here. I can't see the chat or anything. I was contemplating
What?
opening up the YouTube app to see, what
Okay,
was going on. But I don't want it to
absolutely.
mess up the sound as well. So that's
I
why I
don't
went on
think it
mute. I
will.
didn't want to echo.
Try to open it so we can talk to our people, our
Okay.
subs. So, guys,
Absolutely.
on the agenda today, few things we want to go over. And it's not something that we like to do, but we're going to talk a little bit about Basement Billy and his interview with Chronicles. What is it? Chronicles? Her name something Devo.
Chronicles of a Gray Haired Diva.
That's her. She's awesome. She is awesome, literally.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to expect. I have to be honest. I wasn't sure. I was like, should I watch it? Should I not? But
It was good, but it was cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. I'll tell you that much.
I'm telling you, to
Definitely
me,
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because who raised
absolutely.
their hands in a conversation like you're in high school? Who does that?
Right.
Hey, Nina Love, welcome. Hi, everyone. Happy Veterans Day to all. Yep, I have family that is currently serving. So, yes, thank you for that. Um, let's see.
That man was talking in circles.
It just didn't make sense um, on anything that he was saying. Hi, Dorian. Welcome. Happy Friday. Um, let's see. So he talked about the part that got me when he said Kimmy and and the rest of the cast was involved in him. Do you guys actually believe that?
That was my question. That's what I wanted to know, like whether we believe him. And I'm not discrediting because I feel like he's the type that throws a little bit of truth in with a lot of lies.
Oh, we
So it's
got. Oh, wait, we gotta
like,
add. When Tay talk, she's coming up. Hey, girl, love
okay,
the hair. Love the hair.
yes, girl.
Okay, she giving us body.
You
Okay,
you cute. You
yes, honey.
cute.
Yes,
You
Y'all know y'all to pump me up.
oh, you cute. You cute. Yes, honey.
that is true though.
Thank
So
you.
I'm just
Tanja,
playing.
welcome, hun. Tanja, yes, I believe it because it slipped. Y'all believe it slipped?
What slipped? What happened?
We're talking
Sorry,
about
y'all.
Basement Billy and the statement he made about Kimmy and them being involved. I know Kimmy act a little sneaky sometimes, and now that she had to prove her friendship to Letitia, I don't know. I don't know if she would go that far as to stab Mel in the back like that. That
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
I was torn just because I also know that Kimmy had a gripe with him
Mhm.
because he was saying that she was a side chick.
But did she
So
really though? Did she really?
right,
Yeah, so why would she even be entertaining him?
Yeah.
right, and that's
Even
why
the
I'm
stuff that
like,
he said, yeah, even the stuff that he said about her, about him seeing her first and saying he was seeing her second when she came over to Patricia house, his ex-wife house, and then saying he picked too soon. That's disrespectful to Kimmy's best friend, and
yes,
that's
it is
disrespectful to your brother. So
facts.
I don't understand why Kimmy would even entertain him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
And
I'm starting to believe it. And brown skin, that video that you posted about Maurice being like the behind the scenes, I think him and Kimmy is pulling strings behind the scenes. We
it
always
is
say it's
crazy.
Marco and Tisha, but I think it's
Mhm.
they the silent, the calm before the storm, the silent.
Right. Right. And those are the most dangerous ones. The ones you think are nice and fair and
Mhm.
calm and they're even killed. But meanwhile, they're behind the scenes, puppeteering. Those are the worst ones. I
Yeah.
much rather know you're an a-hole or you're a jerk or you don't like me to my
Right.
face than to think you like me. But then as soon as my back is turned, you're like, is he really our friend? Is she really our friend? Is he really doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
they
I
trying to cause
questioned
divide.
I questioned Kimmy loyalty when the season first aired, when she called Mel bougie. Like, if I'm your friend and we're friends like that, why would you think I'm a bougie person?
And by how she said that she admitted that she and Tisha talked about Mel behind her back.
Yep. And
And
my thing
that's
is what
not uncommon amongst female friends or whatever, but
Mhm.
um say that to my face. Like, tell me. Like, I mean, you can talk about it, to my friend. Like, if I call my friend bougie, like, I call her bougie to her face. So if I call her bougie with another friend, like, she won't be like, dang, she trying to call me bougie. But
right.
y'all was talking about her behind her back. And that's what Wanda was saying, why she thought Kimmy was a snake.
Exactly. That's exactly
I
what it
hear
was.
you. My thing is, and I'll tell you guys this right now, the type of person I am, like me, you, Wente talk, we're friends, right? In
Right.
real life, so we're
Yeah.
friends. And I am
Mhm.
having a conversation with brown skin girl, right? If I'm having a conversation with brown skin girl, Wente talk should know that. I believe that what I talk with you is between me and you because I'm not talking about Wente talk when she's not there. That's not my style. It's
Right.
not in my DNA. So I feel like even if I'm having a conversation with brown skin, Tay shouldn't really know about it because I didn't include her in that conversation, right?
Right. Absolutely.
That's just how I look at my friends even now. If I'm having a conversation with you and you pick up the phone and call the next girl to say, hey, did you know that me and Wente was on the phone and we was no, it's just me as a Sagittarius. It's just me. I'm loyal to a
Right.
T, and I don't like
Yeah.
disloyal people. I will cut you off, and you don't even know you're cut off.
Right.
That's me
That's
all day.
And
I cut
especially
you
like
off.
if it's just something that was, I don't see. I think they were saying a lot of stuff about Mel, and to me,
I
it
believe it.
seems like
I believe
Kimmy
it.
still has some type of ill will toward her.
I believe it. And Tanja said Kimmy did the introduction on the camera when she asked them to talk about Basement Billy.
Yeah. So that was
Like,
her promise
why?
to him. That was her promise to him that, we're going to get you on the show.
Listen, I'm starting to believe.
Ninja.
I'm starting to believe that it was a setup, or they were planning on coming for Mel. I do believe they had their family conversation, and then they let Wanda come out and put it out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
for certain
Yeah.
things that Wanda said, you're
absolutely.
like, wait, how did Wanda, you know what I mean? How would Wanda know this? Or why would she be talking like this if it wasn't being said, right? My opinion. My opinion.
I
But
definitely, it does look fishy because even it never sat right with me before we even
mhm,
seen the previews for the following episode. It didn't sit right with me when they were talking about Wanda and then she threw in Mark, and I'm just like, why are you bringing him up? And of course, it was like the alley oop to get him onto the show. So that's why I'm like, partially, I kind of believe that she had part in getting him on as well as the brothers, clearly, but then I'm just like, is he lying? But at the same time, it's like, why would he lie?
was he drunk?
I,
Because they said drunk man tell no tale.
and not even
Right.
that, but I think that in between all of his delusions,
Mhm.
some things are true and some things are true to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clear that he thinks in his head that this thing happened with him and Miss Van. Like, even if he's saying, he's constantly contradicting himself, like he said in that interview with Gray Hair Diva that him and Miss Van's situation, like, they didn't get into anything intimate until like 7 months.
Mhm.
Like, so they were like, she was helping him going through this stuff and all of that type of stuff.
Mhm.
And that was one thing that I found strange, because I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's most Black women's preference that if we are dating a man, we prefer that he only date men. I mean, that he only date women. We don't, most African American women,
Mhm.
I'll say that. And I will say that we don't involve ourselves with men that
Who has been with
date men as well,
men?
or
Right.
like saying a pansexual or bisexual and stuff like that. And that is, I know it's a stigma in the Black community, especially amongst Black women, but that's just something that we don't do. Like, most of the ones I know don't do that. And I don't know if it's something that we were just taught that's just in our head. But to me, I'm not saying nothing against anybody that is with that type of stuff or that likes that. That's their preference. This is my preference. And it's my preference because I like men. So
Right.
if my man like men, I already know what the men about. So I can't compare to them. So
Right.
have
Right.
at it. Have at it. Like, I'm not your
Right.
type.
Absolutely. I have to agree with you there.
If my thing is, if he didn't tell me, then I can understand. But if he said, well, I've had, I am going to look at that sideways and be like, I don't think we're going to work out. You know what I mean? Because in the back of my mind, I'm going to think that you're going to want to taste that thing again. That's
Right.
just
It's
my
like,
Right.
yeah. And
You
I'm
were there.
questioning too, why he not putting the people that he said did all this stuff to him on blast?
That would be a good story for him to tell. That would be a
Right.
good
Since
story.
he's such a motivational speaker.
Right.
Yeah. So he claimed.
You don't believe it?
Who is he
You don't believe it?
motivate? People in the behavior health department.
I don't see him being no motivated. Who raised their hand when you're in a conversation with adults?
And look like a fool and crazy when
How's
you do it.
that?
And he was all in the camera like,
Right. It's me. It's me. It's me. Ooh,
Not
ooh.
only that,
when I tell you gray hair diva, I'll take her to play poker with me any day.
She had to
oh,
fix it.
She's a poker
she's a
face.
saint. She's a saint.
Yeah.
She's a
Did
saint for
that.
dealing with him.
She did
My
that.
thing is,
But he caught her off guard a little bit, almost like Miss Van was when Wanda ran up on Melanie from behind. When he said respectfully F you, she was like, what?
I mean,
and then she was like,
that was uncalled for. That right there to say to Miss Van respectfully F you. Okay, you're
trying to have a moment.
You're trying to have a moment. That's exactly what you're trying to do. Let's see what I have in the comment. Tanja said, I was kind of a maintenance worker, main office building. I was kind of go to lunch with him. Oh, so she probably saying Miss Van went to a couple lunch with him. Well, from my conversation, I was told that the situation was 7 years ago, and they just don't understand why it's being brought up. So, as you guys know, Mark contacted me. Just don't understand why. Oh, I can hear myself. Mark contacted me, right? And in the whole conversation, he's saying that, we are not listening to him. We are mostly listening to Mel and Miss Van, but the story they're telling is not true. Then he said, like wanting me to come on his side, but I said, I'm not here for sides. I'm not here for that. My thing is, why are you holding on to something like this? How many times in life has men dumped us or even tell other men, well, I wasn't talking to her. We was just kicking it. We was just kicking it. So because a woman is actually saying the same thing that's been told to us, how many times you can't handle it?
And not to mention, how destitute does your life have to be for you to be storing pictures and conversations from years ago, almost a decade ago?
I don't think that stuff. I think that stuff was from somebody else, and I think he also that account or something like that. I don't believe those messages that he had, because from the messages, let's say we're going to believe the messages. Even from the messages that he had, it says something like just know, or something like, this time to choose me.
Yeah.
Like that. So that means that you didn't choose her before, so y'all was not in a relationship, and that you were with somebody else already, and she knew that you were with somebody else, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes people say intimate as in a kiss, as in a hug, or something like that. Sometimes they do it for the BJs or something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people use it just as maybe a hug or a kiss or something like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of people that when they getting down, they talking about some intimate, and let's say on TV or something like that, and in a movie. But usually we talking about we effing, like we ain't no intimacy going on around here.
Right.
Okay?
I agree. I always felt like those were doctored documents.
Yeah.
It just didn't make sense, and it didn't flow right. So it always sat with me wrong. But even at the worst case scenario, I'm just like, why would you be holding on to something from so long ago? Like, let it go. Isn't the song Frozen? Let it go.
And even just from the way that he is, like he said, Miss Van was helping him while he was in therapy and all of this stuff. So that's what I said. If by the 0.009% that I believe anything that he said about her and him, either he drugged her or she better take this to her grave. Okay?
I know I would.
She needs to be locked up, flat out. If this is what he's saying is true, in the state that he was in, she took advantage of him, because he is clearly not right up here. And I just can't see a person as intelligent as her not seeing this in him. I know people crazy can, sometimes they can play it off and play it cool.
Right.
Right. But when you open that trap, she knew. She knew.
Yeah.
With him. I just won't believe it.
I agree. I think she's just a kind-hearted person that genuinely was trying to help somebody. He took it the wrong way or took it for what he thought it was, and it wasn't that for Miss Van. So she's speaking her truth.
Yeah.
She is speaking her
That's what I
truth.
thought Diva was trying to get him to understand, that
Understand.
you're saying that you want her to speak the truth or you want her to say whatever, but this is your truth. She
Right.
says this is her truth. She
Absolutely.
can't say that you're lying, and I can't say that she lying, because that's her truth and that's the way
This
she's
is the
in the
truth.
situation. Like
Right.
that person asked, why he didn't sue them.
Absolutely. And then I was I was telling Eb earlier, like the it's just so weird. And I think he thinks it makes him look like he knows what he's talking about. But how he pinpoint the exact time that she mentioned him, even
Crazy.
mind you, never mentioned his name, but obviously we know she was it was in reference to him. He's like, it was season 2, episode 4, 11 minutes, 47 seconds. And I'm just like, sir, I need you to not do that ever again. Stop saying that. Please.
But my thing is too with that, even with that, like, dude, why was she saying that? Why was they even talking about you and her?
Because
Because
Mars.
your brother said it was an X tape out there. Say
Exactly.
that. My brother didn't say that. My brother didn't say that. And then he said too, my brother me and the family was at odds because I was doing lives with Kiowa, with my brother's ex-wife, and we were saying things. He never said he was lying about the stuff he was saying, but he wouldn't repeat the stuff. That means he got enough sense I feel like they got him to stop talking about them and to talk about Mel and Miss Van, so that they could try to get him, telling him that they was going to get him on the show. He even mentioned how he got on there before Coleslaw.
Dag on shame.
It's crazy because the gray haired diva asked him, well, do you want an apology? What do you want? What exactly do you want? And what did he say again?
He don't even want that. Like, what is, like she kept saying, like, well, what's the end game to this?
Right.
Like, what would be your perfect resolution?
Right.
He speaks in circles the whole conversation. Like she has said, even me as a YouTuber, I have people who don't like me. They don't like how I look. They don't like how I speak. They don't like how I sound, so you're always going to have naysayers or people who come against you, right? And unfortunately, because you're the direct family of people who are on TV, you kind of get a blow too. So you just have to ignore it or delete it, whatever, just move past it. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna no, first he said that, he was like, no, I do that. It's funny, on my Instagram I say I don't block people, I don't, he's making it seem like he don't clap back. Like 2 seconds later he's like, because I clap back. I'm like, so which one is it?
He blocked me.
Ebony, was you the one that he said he was calling for 3 hours straight?
Yes. When was that you, Ed?
I would have called.
That was me. That was me. That was me. I'm telling you. And like I shared with you ladies in DMs that he was trying to get me to talk to Miss Van, to have her to apologize, to say, she's sorry, and then he'll go away. But you never go away. If someone comes into your DM, you start clapping back. You start bringing up this whole old relationship that nobody cares about. Nobody cares about but you.
I think he wants to hear her voice. I think he want to talk to her, or like you said, send me a message. I think he just wants to. He crazy as hell. He just want to hear her voice.
Okay. He sent me, and I can't show you guys, but he did send me something, and I can just go ahead and read it. I'll read what he sent to me that he was going to post, and he's going to post it because of me calling him crazy and being in his DM. He said,
wait, before you get into it, please, everyone, like, and if you're not
like the video, guys.
subscribe to this channel, but hit that like button, guys. Go ahead.
Like button, guys.
I'm giving
Okay.
y'all juicy. Come on.
Okay, so here is what he sent to me that he's going to post if Mel or Mama Van didn't contact him by today, because today's Mel's birthday, right? He said, I
Yep.
guess the non-Scott fans want the sex tape release. I think I'm going to charge 50 cents per view. I think it will be my B-Day gift to Mel, if you know what I mean. That's what he said. And
And if
still, we don't see no tape. We don't see no tape. Where's the
he,
tape? Where's the tape?
right, where's the tape? Because there ain't none. But
There,
furthermore, you'll
there
get
is
yourself
none.
in
There is none.
lawful trouble. You'll get yourself in lawful trouble releasing a tape like that. Go
But
ahead.
he don't have nothing to lose. I feel like he want a place to stay. He want a warm bed to stay. He want to go to jail.
Leave me alone.
Listen,
What's going on? But
listen.
remember when he posted those Facebook messages that was supposed to be from Miss Van and stuff like that a couple of weeks ago, and I know somebody that will say, why we be going back and forth about this, because she be saying like she think if something happened. I'll be like, I don't believe it. I said the stuff that was in those messages weren't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to just prove that y'all had something, even if it was just some intimacy or whatever, why wouldn't you start with that? You've been doing this for a couple years now. You've been doing it before this season even started. You had went and started doing something before then. And he was the first one to bring up Miss Van, because he was on a live with Kiowa and he said something about and when he was dating Van or something like that. And somebody said, you was dating Miss Van? And he was like, yeah, I dated her or whatever. So you brought that up first. She didn't bring it up first, or not even on the show. And then until your brother said about the tape. But back to what I was saying, those messages weren't that bad. They were nothing compared to the gruesome stuff you've been saying and posting about them to date. So if she said no, she didn't, and you were saying yes, she did, why didn't you just release that stuff back then? Because like I said, those messages would have shut everything down if that was the purpose. Like, okay, they did have something, and that's it. That's it.
Never left.
Hello.
Absolutely.
Who's that?
Hello, how's it going? I'm on. How we doing? Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
I can't believe you've let me on. That's wild, but I'm in.
Okay.
You're in.
Carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt you, by the way. You were in full flow. Carry on. Continue.
Do you have thoughts on this, Rob?
No. Listen, I'm here for the vibes, but carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt her. Carry on.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
How's it going? Listen, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. How are we going?
I know that's right.
Okay, yeah. So I don't think that those messages were that bad. So he could have released those then, and then it would have been that. So why did it take him all of these years to release that stuff? And like you said, it didn't make any sense.
I spoke to Mama Van. She said there is no sex tape. There is no sex tape. Had there been a sex tape, I believe he would have released it already for the 50 cents he was going to charge. He would have released it already. There is no sex tape. That's just something he's trying to have people draw more to him because people want to hear. The stupid followers he has want to hear.
Right. The haters of Mel want to act as if her mom is a certain way too. So, he's going to egg those people on. But
yeah,
absolutely.
Like you said, if you had the receipts, why haven't you dropped them yet? Why not? And then mind you, in the interview, he was saying how the last time he posted about her was on October 12th, and he was done talking about her. Yeah. And then later on, as we know, Ann had made the went live, and she was talking about how he went live, talking about dropping all of these, same paper documents or whatever. And so it's just
Well,
like,
let's
what's your
say it again.
perspective?
Let's say it again. Everything that we're saying on this channel, it's all alleged. We don't have the facts. We're going by what he said, what he posted, and what he has emailed or DM'd people on personally. So everything is all alleged, guys.
I know, I found you. I fucking
Yeah,
found you.
all alleged, but yeah, he doesn't have anything. If he did, he would have been dropped it.
Right.
He'd have dropped it by now if he had it in it. He'd have dropped it by now. Definite.
So do you know who Mark is?
Like, mate, I haven't got a clue, lad, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Hey, I tell you what, hey, big ups for letting me in. That's wild, that. But I rep it. It's big ups.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, girl. What? What was it?
I never had anybody crash alive.
Right.
Somebody catch her life?
He was so happy. He looked like he was having a good time.
He's still
I
backstage.
actually knew what was going on, but just didn't want to talk.
Rob is a mess. Rob
Oh
is a
my
mess.
God.
He said he's just here for good vibes.
Oh my God. That was so cute.
Rob is hilarious.
Too much.
I wonder, if he could be somebody we don't know. You know.
Mhm.
Never know.
Anyway, so let's get into the post that we saw today. And I think Hey Girl Hey put this post out with Melneka. I think we
Oh,
need to
that's
talk about
trifling.
this. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk.
Now, I find the whole thing funny. And I'll say that again because here is the exes of Martell being friends with his baby mama. Make this make sense.
Right. It's so weird. It's like they're a sister wife club. Like they're
Yeah,
okay
isn't that
knowing.
weird? Isn't
Yeah,
that
like come on, y'all got to
Actually
do
like
something.
a runner-up club. Like they had the sexuals, but it never quite made it to the main girl.
Right.
Like the runner-ups.
Yeah,
Exactly.
sickening.
It
It's
makes
sickening. It's disturbing to see that. Who does that in real life? Who does that when we're gonna talk to our exes? We don't even want to be friends with him.
And what she said about Mel at that when
Hi,
her and
Angie.
Marcel was out there talking. I don't know if she said Mel sung at her mama funeral or that she attended it. Did she just say that she came to her mom's funeral, or did she say that she sung there?
No, she said she attended her mom's funeral.
Yeah. So why are you following this girl, and for what?
I mean, let them do them, right?
You don't have plus size clothes, so why are you on there?
Why is you there?
Right.
Nothing for you. Nothing. But that just goes to show their mentality. I feel like they're all okay with it just because they feel like it affects Mel, or in a shady way or whatever, just doing that. Because even when what's her name, Dusty, was doing her Q&A on IG, someone had asked her about Sheree. She's like, yeah, she's a lovely woman, and this is, I'm just like, girl, get out her butt cheeks. Like she ain't think about you. She is not. Hey girl, hey.
Hey.
It's just strange. Okay, guys, we have 51 watching. Can you guys go ahead, like up the channel, please? Like it up, like it up, like it up. Yeah, it's just confusing to me. And guys, let me tell you this. Someone came into my DM and dropped some tea on Melneka. So let's get into it. So I can't give the name because this person does not want their name out there. But apparently, and we're going to say allege, And I'm going to sing the alleged for y'all because I always sing my allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly. I got to sing it.
Sing it, girl.
Listen, so it's all alleged that Melneka fake her marriage license to be with her nephew who is married to someone else. Again, I didn't send for this lady. She said she made a comment on Mel's page, and the comment was about Mel having this woman on the show who is messing with her niece's husband and claiming to be married to him when she's not.
Using the same last name and everything.
Everything.
On social media, that's as far as it go. Because baby, according to court documents, last time she was married was 2018.
So
Allegedly,
if
allegedly.
the scene, the person was saying if the scene that she did with Martell was this July and she's using her niece's husband, she is not married to him, and said allegedly she gonna whoop Melneka's butt when she see her. He said that they went on a vacation to Cancun, and guess who was there? Melneka.
Oh, was that the pic? I seen that. Yeah, I seen that picture. So her niece wasn't there. Melneka was there instead.
Exactly, with the man. And we can't talk about the man too much because he's up there. He's on top of things. He's a big Willie.
Yeah.
Tell them that part.
We can't call his name. It's Big Willie. And can we all sing the song together? Allegedly, allegedly. Go ahead, Tay. Take it away.
I had to warm the pipes up.
Oh my God.
I said, Ebony, be careful not to get strict. Oh,
Right.
Okay. We'll try not to. Thanks for that. But yeah, guys, so apparently everything that Melneka is doing is fraud and is alleged to still being with Martell. That's the information I got in text. So I don't know what she wanted us to do with that, but that's it.
No, it's there.
What's the next topic guys we want to discuss?
It was, hold on. Baby is all over me. She won't let me live. So it was, the interview Mel did with Color Me Pink.
Oh, that was a good interview.
Yeah, I'm so mad Sugar Mama showed up at the end. I was like, she should have been there for the end.
Because if she had to go pick up the kids, she should have had all of them on there. The special features.
Oh
a
my
question that Color Me Pink asked, and let's shout her out, Color Me Pink. She said, how did the kids adjust to the new sibling? And Mel was like, I don't know. I don't think Mel cares.
She really don't.
Between Martell and the kids and that child. I don't think Mel has any involvement in what's going on with that over there. And I don't think she should really insert herself, right, with regards to being involved. You're not friends with the baby mama. So I'm glad that she's not involved with that, because then people would have had more things to say about Mel.
Absolutely. Any chance.
Either.
Say that again, Tay. I'm sorry.
She better not be around her kids either.
She is, because Martell did introduce them to her.
I don't think he introduced them to her. I think that he had her. He had the kids or something. He probably met up with her to give her some money or to do something. I think he probably met up. It was just like brief. I don't think he was like, hey y'all, this is coleslaw and da 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 da. I think she just seen them Because that's how I think Mariah knew who she was when they were eating that time, when Mel said she was screaming out the car like, "Get away from my dad."
Yeah. First off, Pretty Brown Eyes had me rolling. All I seen was Lord have mercy. But I don't know, because Martell's MO is to use the kids to get sympathy, you know what. He has to play up and act like a good dad because he has introduced them to all the other females he's dealt with, from DC, Sheree, and it's just like you're just getting to know these people, yet you're bringing your kids around them. And remember, he brought the kids to DC to go see their favorite YouTuber.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if
Was it the YouTuber though?
That's
Was
what
it
I'm
the
saying. He
YouTuber?
probably left them
Because-
kids with that YouTuber while he went to go mess with that girl.
Listen, guys.
Back.
Let me tell you, that same young woman, I had a conversation with her.
Everybody be talking to everybody.
Hey,
Yes.
Listen, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. And everyone that is involved with Love and Marriage Huntsville, we're gonna get you. We're gonna dig, we're gonna find, we're gonna research, and we're gonna get you in it. I did have a conversation with her. She said she regretted the situation with her and Martell. She said that he definitely did use her. And I think it was What's Happening was gonna have an interview with her. And I think she got nervous and canceled the interview. But I did DM her and ask her a couple questions, just to, and she just said, you know what? Ariane came for her several times, called her a gold digger. She's a gold digger now. She called her a gold digger.
And what is coleslaw then?
You know what? She not no gold. That's her thing. That's her problem. Because if she was a real gold digger, she would have knew he ain't had no money, and that the money didn't lie within him. That the money was from somebody else. So she thought she was gonna get something, but she ignorant. So she played her cards wrong. He didn't have it, and she stuck around. And I think then she developed feelings, and now she just can't get rid of his broke tail.
Hey, welcome, Lab
Hey,
Dabs and
Lab
Gossip.
Hey.
Yeah. And I think personally too, I think she's holding on in hopes that Martell might make it big, and she just don't want to let go, because if Martell go be with somebody else, then she's gonna be like, well, dang, I hang on this long for nothing, for somebody else to have
him now, because she got a baby by him. But she got a baby by him now, so if he do
make it big,
yeah, she still can get a child support check.
Right, which leads me to believe she's just stupid. She's hanging on because she wants to hang on.
Yeah,
she's not forced at this point.
Want him. She says that she don't want him because she know he don't want her like that.
Exactly, because as soon as they got divorced, she started singing this tune that, we went our separate ways. We agreed that it wouldn't work. He agreed. He established that it wasn't going to work. He didn't want you, so now she got to act like she was in tune and agreed with it. No, because every time, that's exactly why they have this toxic relationship, because every time he wants to rear his head, his ugly head, she's there with open doors. If you were done and you knew it wouldn't work, you wouldn't be accepting him coming back and forth all up and through you, knowing he's all over the place too. Right. So, yeah, no, she wants him.
You can right click on the person name, and then it should give you options to add them as a moderator.
I'm trying to add
Pretty Brown Eyes.
And tell Hey Girl Hey how to get it where you have our names up here in the studio.
Oh, I gotta get with Hey Girl Hey for that.
Yeah, tell her that.
These people, they're all a bunch of frauds.
They're all frauds. I'll ask her because I need some mods. I do need some mods. But That's it for Melneka. She's with other people's man. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay. We wanted to also discuss Mel, her clothing line. What do you guys think of her clothing line that she
Happy
has out?
birthday.
Happy
Those things, those pieces were so beautiful.
All
They
of them.
gorgeous. All of them.
the green, I got that. The green and the top, that outfit.
I
That's
wanted
what I
that
got.
blue jean dress. I
The
had to
blue
put my name on the list for that. And then I wanted that other dress, but it says like 0 to 12. So I don't know if it fits 0 to 12. Now, I know the sleeves are puffed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get it. And then they be tight on me in the sleeve.
No, I know
They be
exactly.
like, girl, you got a whole new dress. This is not the dress how the dress supposed to be. Be looking like Mel Nika stuffed in something or Destiny stuffed in something.
I know
Well,
exactly.
her stuff is some of her items already sold out. Some of her items are already sold out. So that's awesome. So she's having, I know Coleslaw is in some corner looking like, well, dang, everything she touches turn to go.
Sure enough, do. But that's what
Martell.
happens when you have God on your side. Oh, you did the name thing. It went away now, but it was there.
I think it go away when she put a comment up there.
When I put a comment up.
Okay. Oh, okay, got you.
Because she did say it was Martell that helped her to get the money. All the stuff that she claimed she was hiding from off Tasha K's interview, such as Martell getting her the car, Martell starting her boutique. Is it boutique or boutique?
Boutique.
You know
Boutique.
I have an accent. I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, for her, it's a boutique because it ain't
Right, she said boutique.
I can't with
a
you.
no-teak.
A no-teak, exactly. You got a no-teak.
Right.
You know, if
Rainbow clothes.
I honestly, where is she though? We haven't heard from her in a while, and this is so
And
good.
since she started her little subscriptions, I wonder if she doing lives and for the people that bought her little subscriptions. I wonder how many people bought it.
Right. I was just about to say she over there doing her little subscriptions. I bet you she in there by herself. But even my thing, I would never pay just because she comes on live and she says nothing, nothing of substance. Sometimes she literally says nothing. She just sits there and keeps looking at the comments.
And read the comments.
Yeah.
Fix her hair, depending on the hairstyle, fix her hair.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
just put her hands through it and
Yeah, address all the negative comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, can't forget the lip gloss. There we go. Yep. Can't forget lip gloss and hair. That's all she do. And then twerk. Don't forget the twerking too.
oh
It's
my
just
God.
for me when she had left. Is for me when she had left her child, the little boy, and that short that I post got almost 600 views. She left the little boy in the chair saying, "Stuck. I'm stuck." And it took the mom to come out and say, "Oh, you're calling me?" No, mama, he was not calling you. He was trying to tell his mom that he is stuck.
That is
He was
crazy.
just busy on the live, touching her hair. She went and got the hairdo just like Mel. Like, girl.
She's so neglectful, and that's what kills me when Martell can sit there and fix his mouth, and you can see in his face he didn't believe it, but again, because he's trying to throw jabs, he has to say certain things.
Not
But
only that, because he's still sleeping with her.
Yeah, and so he has to keep us,
things to keep
you know.
her.
Hey,
You know.
peace conversation. But yeah,
Hey,
to think
Sean.
that she say she's a good mother, like what? This girl was feeding the baby grapes, whole grapes, and people kept telling her, "Please cut the grapes, please." And she's like, "Y'all talking, y'all hear? He's chewing." And 2 seconds later, the boy was choking.
And then had the nerve to tell us to stop saying that she's not a good mom. Who the hell you think you are?
Right, for real.
But guys, have you ever seen a side chick around this long? Never. Normally they would
not openly this long. Some of them be there for a long time, but
some of them
are open like this and looking like a fool like this. No,
that's why she's a different type of dumb, because ain't no way you just openly gonna look like a fool, and not even just like your neighborhood or the town. You are in like the public, the complete public. You're a fool to the nation. And you're just still sitting here doing what you're doing. And it's just like you should be ashamed of yourself. And so should your mother. Your mother should be ashamed that she raised you. If I was
Somebody
your
should.
mother, I'd be like, I didn't raise her. Because that
Do you guys think that she's trying to pull a Mel? You know how Mel went away for a while and everybody just missed her when she finally came back to the scene? You think that's what Cole's trying to do?
Only people missing her is YouTube people that get a check off of her stupidness. Like
exactly. Because
nobody's missing her.
Nope.
That dog ain't missing her.
That dog ran away. Please. That dog was like, my chance to get out, I'm out.
I'm telling y'all, that dog them kids put a note on that dog to go get them some help.
Martell, someone had post something on, I think it was on Twitter, where they asked him the question, Martell, do you think Coleslaw really, the dog really got lost, or did her mom gave the dog away? And Martell clicked, the mom gave the dog away.
What?
Yeah, I didn't post the receipt. Oh, I thought I did.
He probably took that dog, and now they gonna blame it on the mama.
The mom gave the dog away
to him.
That's what he said. He's able to run back to her whenever he wants. I can't understand that women are still allowing men to do that, to come back to you after you know he's with she, and the old lady. You know he's with Sheree because it's his day, and then you still take him back after you know he was with Sheree.
And what makes it worse is you talk your ish online, so everyone knows, and then we see you with him, or we see, you in his car or whatever. So you make yourself to look like more of a fool because you out him that he's trying to get back into your bed after leaving her bed, but then you show us later on that he got in.
And that's what I don't understand. For a 30-something-year-old woman with a college degree, I mean, the first thing we were taught in college is critical thinking. And you think that was okay to come and say, oh, what he was doing to you. And then you said, oh, you don't want your daughter to see these things when you put a whole lot of stuff that Martell was doing to you from the front to the back.
Also, why somebody asked her on that live, I think that she was doing when she was in that car, that how old she was, and she said 31. Like, weren't you 31 last year?
Yeah,
31 last year.
Sure enough, did.
How old is she though?
32.
32.
She might don't even know.
She probably don't, but that just goes to show. I'm sorry, and I'm not knocking people who have degrees. We all, not we all, but some of us have them. Some of us didn't earn them. Okay. Some people got, like, whether it was just the teachers were sick of seeing them and they were just like, let them through. But, some of us worked hard to get what we got and some of us didn't, unfortunately. I know some teachers when I was in college, I know some teachers who would literally just pass everybody. Like, you were just like, whatever. As long as you show up, we good. Like, that was his MO.
Even if you did graduate from college, it doesn't mean that you have common sense.
Absolutely. That just means you're good at
tests and stuff like that in school, but it doesn't mean that they're smart. They might be having a good memory or whatever the case may be.
That's all it means. It means you're good at memorizing and you're good at testing. Because some people are brilliant but are bad testers.
Yeah.
So even when you see the Tishas of the world, I got 3 degrees and someone's trying to ruin my marriage. And I'm just like, girl, go back to school. Go something. Yeah. If you went to school got 3 degrees and you still can't say marriage, something's failing you. Something.
Right. Or you let your mama carry on like that. If y'all got so much to lose, you wouldn't let your mama carry on TV like that. That lawsuit.
Blocked me, so I was telling Dorian, she blocked me. I think I'm blocked by Destiny now. I'm blocked by Mark and Coleslaw.
Oh wow.
That you should be fine with. You ain't missing nothing.
For real. Neither one of those people you listed are doing anything with their life. I was for sure I was gonna get blocked by Coleslaw because I was on her last live talking big ish, but I don't know whether she didn't see it or she just let it slide. But I was sick of her. Usually I just because I'm usually screen recording, so I'll
Mhm.
just leave it be, even though I wanted to jump in. But sometimes that time I had enough. I was like, you know what?
Were you
That
talking
one,
about the live with Gigi?
I think that might have been the one I was on. I was on that one, and I couldn't help myself. And she
Oh,
wasn't paying attention at first. And then when she did, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I'm about to start blocking y'all. I'm about to go back through it." I said, "Damn."
She said, "Dang, the
I just knew that it was about the end, and I was about to be off that boy because I was talking cash junk, like and she wasn't paying attention. So people was fooling on her in them chats. She said, "Oh, I'm on it, y'all. Now I'm about to look through here. I'm about to start blocking." I said,
And she sure enough going back.
yeah.
And
She
she's
goes
so
back.
simple. She gets mad just because she'll see someone laughing. She's like, just in case you're laughing at me, I'm gonna
"I
block
know
you.
Right.
what you're laughing
Like,
at, right?"
Like, what?
don't make no sense. Don't you mad if someone's laughing in your
I
chat?
think
Like, get it.
I think she's very insecure. I think she's
Very,
very insecure.
very,
She
absolutely.
thinks if she sees someone laughing and it's probably just laughing with her, she really thinks that you're laughing at her.
And that, like you said, or think that they're laughing, like Wanda, how Wanda say stuff and how Tisha says stuff. That is a sign of insecurity when you think that people is thinking about you and they're not. Like they
Yes,
were laughing, like
absolutely.
you don't even know why they were laughing. Why would you assume they were laughing at you?
At
What did
you.
you do that they would be laughing at?
Exactly. Like there's a whole chat going on. Someone could have said something funny.
Right. And you
Instead,
are a whole clown anyway.
exactly. And mind you, one of the lives I was watching, she had said something I guess the people found funny. I didn't, whatever. But they were laughing at her and she went back blocking all the people who are her supporters. And people were in the comments like, you're blocking these people. They're laughing with you. Like they weren't laughing at you.
But
She
she
told
claims she's getting paid.
Insecurity.
right. She claims she don't care about what we say. No, you care. It make you
All
say
of them say that. All of them say that until you say something true about them, then they all of a sudden care.
oh yeah.
I
They
think
be caring low key even if
they
it ain't
are.
true.
I see more so because I was watching someone else's live and this person put out a live about Marcel agreeing with Wanda, saying that Wanda was not really talking about Sugar Mama, but when you're in front of Mel, you start melting.
He
You even throw
fangirled.
your wife under the bus to say
Mhm.
Mel was right?
Yep.
And now that you're on live, today's Mel's birthday, you're agreeing with her. But guys, I was told by very, 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 very good source that Miss Wanda is not coming back. Miss
Yes.
Wanda is not coming back. Hence the reason they have the petition out right now to try to keep Wanda.
Oh,
Good
that's what
riddance.
You guys
that's
see the
stuff.
petition that came out yesterday to keep her? Yeah, there's a
No, I didn't
petition
see the
that
one
came out
from yesterday.
yesterday to keep Miss Wanda.
Who put that out? Marcel or Tisha?
Probably Tisha. That's my female. Martha, we gotta do something about
We
it.
gonna have to take care of her.
Right, deep conversation.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Look,
What you
when
got
you
to
was
say?
talking about how Marcel, you was talking about how Marcel saying he now siding with Miss Wanda. Marcel ain't no better flip flopper. And take note, I like me some Marcel, but now he getting to the point to where it's like, Marcel, I can't even rock with you no more. Because one minute you all in Melody face saying I agree with you, and now the next minute you signing with Miss Wanda. Which one is gonna be?
It's
Right.
like
You such a flip flopper.
They all do that. It's like they come into a like they go into a trance when they're around her. And
Right.
Do y'all
Yes.
Do y'all feel like they holding this out too long? This whole child situation.
Yes.
Yes.
They need a
I
storyline.
wish they'll let it go.
This is
Yes.
going to be the only thing that will give them a storyline so that they don't have to talk about themselves. So they have to keep this whole Wanda beef going and this Wanda speaking on the child stuff going. Otherwise, they're actually going to have to open up and discuss
Yes.
something about
Right.
themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why they keep giving it life. That's why he's flip-flopping, because it's beneficial for him to flip-flop. But like you guys said earlier, 1 minute he's in a trance when it comes to Mel, and every time he's in Mel's presence, he's trying to get her recognition and just to get her to speak. She said it happened at the reunion. He was like, "Oh, Mel, come give me a hug," and she was like, "No, thank you," and kept it moving. Or she may not even have said no, thank you. And then we seen it at Jalen's housewarming where Mel was sitting there minding her business, eating her food, and he's like, "Really, you're not gonna speak? Come, sir, stay over there."
And
Stay-
him and Maurice sitting over there looking like two schoolgirls.
Right,
You're not
right.
speaking. I'm like,
You you tiggle bitties, stay over there.
they
And
couldn't
you're-
wait to say something to her. But you see they waited until Tisha left.
exactly. That's why I'm like, y'all are fake. Why'd you have to wait till she leave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
But do you guys believe that Letitia might want to try to change a little bit? Because even at the party that they had the other day, when Destiny was acting up, her face was like, "Okay, girl, you're doing too much." You know, when Destiny was giving attitude, you don't think that, because all this time she was always saying, talking about the 20 wives or talking about 20 girlfriends, and now she's like, "You know what? I'm not saying anything more. I'm gonna drop it." Y'all feel like she, trying to change a little bit?
No, absolutely not. No, no.
I don't think she gonna change because she needs somebody on her side.
Right.
So as long as Destiny is still mad, Miss Wanda's still mad, she not gonna change. But if Destiny was to change her tune and Marceau changed his tune for real, I think that's when Letitia would. But as long as she got somebody still be mad with her, she gonna stay mad.
She can't do nothing. She can't do nothing because she's not changing because they haven't broken Mel yet. So she's not going to change. Like I see if she see Mel in a weak space, and then okay, she might can warm up and try to mess with her because she gonna think she got her. But since Mel won't give them that satisfaction, like she can't take Mel on by herself. Like none of them can take Mel on by themselves. They come as a collective and they still can't take her on. So
and
she's not stopping no time soon.
I agree with that, just because you've seen how they did Martell. They waited till he was in a weak spot and then they conquered him. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna do what we tell you to do, pretty much. You're not gonna speak on our business, the 20 women, etc. It was never, oh, we need an apology because you lied. It was never anything like that. It was just, we need a mutual respect. And and then when the guys get together, they start talking with their eyes and speaking, subliminally about, not borders, but what were they saying? Whatever. They was talking in code, pretty much. If you rewatch that scene, they said nothing. They said a whole lot without saying anything. But
that's why I think Marceau got so mad that day at the rent party, because I think that
the rent party.
Y'all know it was a good old-fashioned rent party. I think he got mad like that because he's seen that force with Melanie and Martell back together again. And at all costs, he can't, because he know if it come down between him and Melanie, Martell is going to choose Melanie. And so if he can't have Martell on his side, it's a no-go. Mel and Martell together, he already know it's a done deal. So that's why even like when they was talking about them going to Dustin, won't that create something? But let them worry about their own kids, Let them worry about their own kids. If they're going to mess them up, if they're going to build them up, whatever they're going to do, that's their kids to do whatever they got to do to it. Because Maurice, it wasn't long ago when you was trying to move your ex-wife and her husband and your son to Huntsville for free in a free house, a grown man.
Right.
So what kind of confusion was that creating?
I agree wholeheartedly. But you know what that's all about? That's Maurice's way to divide and conquer. If he could keep Martell and Melody at odds, then he wins. Or in his mind, he can attempt to win. Because we seen in that clip too how he was saying to Kimmy, about Martell being on the other side. They do not like Mel and Martell together at all, because just them two are still stronger than the four of the Scotts. So if they can get them to be at odds, they feel like they win.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They feel like they win. They can't take it.
And anytime that they get at odds, they come from the sidelines picking to keep it going.
Exactly.
And to let Martell know that they got his back, supposedly.
Mm-hmm. They love the dysfunction between them. That's why they had no problems helping when it came to cheating. They love the dysfunction. So they were good with letting it keep going. They were good with helping paying bills and knowing that would cause a great divide between Mel and Mel and Martell. But that's it. When you see Maurice for who he is now, you see all the little sneaky sub questions, because usually you might think of it like, okay, that's a even keel question, like a general, like a good concern or a normal concern. But then when you know his ulterior motive, you're like, nah, 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 ninja. I know what you up to. You ain't no good. But like you said, how long ago was it that you was just trying to move Monster's mom, Kiowa, and her husband down? And you guys went, and when it came to the vaping thing, they did a little day date or whatever they call it. They brought them somewhere to the space place. It was just them three. Now all of a sudden, it's an issue. Child,
Color Me Pink asked a great question to Mel. She said, how long do you think the show will go on before, everyone basically stop using her? And she said she doesn't know. They haven't had that conversation yet, because for the last 7 years, or how long, it's always been Mel, Mel, Mel. So I love that Color Me Pink ask her that question, like, how long? How long will they stop using you as a storyline?
Right.
But she said they haven't had that conversation yet, so she doesn't know.
What about when she asked her about what Destiny said to her, to Miss Van?
Yes, I was gonna bring that up too. She said she didn't know. She said, I didn't know, because I would have addressed it right then and there. I said, I know that's right, Mel.
Do you guys think Destiny will ever apologize to Miss Van?
No. Oh, please, no. Nope.
No, she won't.
She ain't got enough to even give her the apology that she owe her.
I feel like she only made that comment because the people came at her hard. But if nobody, I feel like she only did it to please the people, but she ain't gonna do it.
I agree, because she had nothing but space and opportunity. This happened today. You're now saying something when it airs in September, October. You had nothing but space and opportunity to reach out and apologize, but you didn't.
Did you guys notice that when and hi, I'm anonymous, just to let y'all know.
Oh yeah.
Hello everyone. Did you guys notice that when Melody, I'm saying Melody, but when Destiny said the statement about pimping her daughter, Maurice specifically opened the door to make sure she could say it.
Yeah, he was coming from outside. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and so that's why I say I think it probably was a little bit more of a concerted effort by the Scotts to try to pressure and attack Melody and Vanessa to force them off the show.
It's
I
the
don't think
lie
it
for
was
me.
just there.
It's the lie for me that Destiny keeps saying Mel came there and started a fight with everybody. No, she did not. I mean, are we watching the same show?
Well,
That's
you
what
know,
I'm trying to
Destiny
figure
can't
out.
tell the truth. Heck, she can't even do a stripper tease for Wakanda Forever tickets better than what she
What
did.
was
So,
that about?
you know, she broke. How do you fumble a bag with a man with triple A credit?
Hmm.
I don't get it. All she had to do was keep her mouth shut,
Mouth shut.
stay in one room, and be quiet for a whole 2 years, and she could at least had food. I just don't get it.
I agree with you, Tinga. But Anonymous, I agree with you too in what you're saying. But you know what? I feel like she has that, and this is why she can strive in long distance relationship, but when it becomes close, like when they actually have to move in together, it probably wouldn't last. I feel like she acts too much like a man, and
Agree.
men don't
Agree.
want that. Like, we
Well,
want.
she is in the horizontal position often, I heard allegedly. And with many people, it ain't just one, it's many, allegedly.
Well, well, well.
The question is take your pick who she wants. She likes
Ooh,
being a
child.
sausages. She likes the biblical commandments of Moses. And she also likes girdles, septic tank
Oh,
mouth, and allegedly no, big hips don't lie as people. So she is the reincarnation of Tupac. I get around 2.0
ooh.
from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh my
Here,
God.
ladies.
Anonymous is a dag trip.
So Destiny can't, you can't tell nobody how does this help you on your child custody case? That's all I'm saying. You know,
Hmm.
you're not thinking of
We
that,
have a
honey.
child custody case because she's not thinking about any child custody case. Clearly, she's not thinking about a child custody case right now. To be doing what you're doing,
Uh, I can't
totally
do that.
different from Mel.
I would love for her to be honest about this whole case. Like, come on. You want people to relate to you to the point where you're now on social media crying to get sympathy and lying to get sympathy, talking about people ran up on her at the store that was closed for God knows how long at that point. Like, come on. Nonetheless, if you were honest and genuine and true, people would naturally go towards you. They would naturally be able to be like, oh, okay, I could resonate with her. I can see what she's going through. But it's hard for people to feel bad or to even like resonate with you because you have this pompous, arrogant mindset. Like, people are supposed to do stuff for you. People are supposed to like you. People are supposed to defend you. Like, her whole mindset is warped. And I don't know whether it's her father to blame or whoever raised her. Somebody, I don't know if the wolves raised her, but the way she be acting, she act like she was raised in a forest because she
Yeah,
is
with Pookie, with
disrespecting
Pookie,
too many people's parents.
with Pookie. Now she is a narcissist like Hotel.
I
So
agree.
that's why I see why she aligned herself with Hotel and said he is the person. So
Agreed.
females can be narcissists too. So, you know.
Hmm. But I
Absolutely.
think with Destiny, reason why this is my personal opinion. I don't think she gonna tell her truth because it's gonna come out that she was the cheater in the relationship, and I'm gonna put allegedly. This y'all channel, so
You can just
allegedly,
say
I'm gonna
anonymous
put
said it. She was on her back. That's all you have to say, Sean.
that. she, she was. I was going in and out because my daughter was. I'm in Target, y'all. So if it's a background noise, I'm sorry. So my bad. You had already said it, but yeah, she gonna have to tell on herself. So she ain't gonna tell nobody's truth
I
or
agree.
anything.
I agree with that.
I just feel for LeBeric. LeBeric must have been drunk when he married her or even had a baby. I really do believe that. Because if he would have known what she was, do you think Hotel is the one that arranged that relationship?
It's weird.
Mm.
It's weird. everything about all the woman that Martell brings around is just weird. Mel didn't know Destiny until what, 20, how many years after he was married? And when I confront Destiny about her, allegedly sleeping with Mel's husband, she blocked me and threatened to sue me because of my receipts. So
I think you're right about that, because a person who is not going to be that emotional
right.
about not being with Melody as a friend, if if it was just a friendship and nothing else happened.
Exactly.
You just don't act that way.
We've all had friends. We've never been like this upset for someone that we don't know that long because we're not talking to them. And for her to be upset, like Mel said when we did the interview with her, Mel said, I barely know them. I didn't know them that long for them to be the way they are right now.
Right. And to act like they got dirt on her, the way they do. You remember she said, I know where the bones are buried.
Was she
Mel
the one that wrote that post? Because I know Hotel can't write. So was she the one that actually wrote that response to
might have been.
Melody
I think
on
so.
IG?
And
Yeah.
because she sure
But
enough
how do you leave a AAA credit man for a Vienna sausage who is basically, who hasn't Hotel messed with? What hole has he not entered into
right.
in the world? I don't know.
And it's just weird how they all just they coagulate with each other. Like they all just sit there and talk and act like
they're
he beat
following
you too.
coleslaw. It's sick.
Sure. That is so weird.
and like, but see, I think that's to get at Melody, but Melody don't care. This is my thing.
Exactly.
She gave Hotel to you, peasant. She, when she found out that he wasn't going to be honoring the vows, she said, "Nope, I'm out. It's time to go."
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's what they fail to remember is she left him. He didn't leave her. So it's like they keep doing these little things to try to throw jabs, and she's like she's unfazed because she left him. She's like, I'm done. And like she has said in one of her interviews before, she's loyal to a fault, but she is the type that she'll give you chance after chance. But when she cuts ties with you, she's done.
Yeah, she's like me.
I'm
I
that
think
way too.
Hotel is DNA only. Like he's a sperm donor. That's it.
That's all he's good for.
He happened to have, now the children are beautiful, gorgeous children, but all Melody's thinking about, because her lawyer probably told her, you have 18 years to really deal with this man regarding the children. Right. After that, it's over. So she's like, okay, I'm just counting down like I'm in prison. How many years?
But the funny thing is,
like, okay.
People are saying that Mel left with stuff in the marriage, but when Color Me Pink did that interview with Mel, she said, no, we guys saw when she dissolved everything and she left with nothing. So right now she started out fresh. Everything that she's doing right now is brand new.
And I love that she asked that because a lot of people had the mindset that she left with everything. Yeah. And left Martell high and dry. And I'm sure Martell was telling that story to everybody to explain why he's broke now. But to hear her say, like, no, we dissolved everything, we split everything, like, and that's usually how it goes. Like, even if she would have dissolved the businesses, if there was money in them, once the papers are filed, everything's kind of frozen in a sense, or like the judge can always request those documents. I'm sorry, my 2-year-old, she loves waiting until I'm on live to act up. But
nothing wrong with babies. We love you, baby.
Yeah, we love babies.
She's like, earlier she was like, hi. I had it on mute. I was like, Lord, this girl. But
no, see, this is it. Hold on, brown skin girl. So
sorry,
Pacina rule says, I thought she left with half. No, she left with nothing.
Well, she left with her name.
She didn't ask for any child support. She didn't take him for spousal support. So Martell got away scot-free.
And not to mention, she said that the 17 that he owed her, she
Yes.
dropped it. The judge was gonna make him pay it, and she said no, don't worry about it.
Well, he
And
had the house for a year, and all he had to do was try to sell it to get some money if he needed. But I think he just spent he like you said, he spends like Destiny does. They don't conserve.
Right.
And Melody had what she had. Now I think her mother probably helped her a little bit, and brother. But she had the license, at least the license. So she had the ingenuity to just start anew. But
yeah,
that's really all you need sometimes when you're doing your own new business, because she probably might have gotten some deals with loans just to, start her up, to help her, because she didn't have to deal with him. You get what I mean?
yeah,
Just to get through. But the thing is, Love and Marriage Huntsville, the check that was coming in still. And then more importantly, her consumer base through the internet.
yeah,
That's really the thing. She is being innovative in how she reaches consumers. She's not doing it traditional advertising. She's using the Love and Marriage Huntsville platform, the bloggers, and just reaching people and having her see them every week. You know what I mean? She usually does something each week. That's how they get to know her, and it's really smart. It's a smart business plan. I'm not gonna
very.
be there. Very smart.
It's very smart. Even like when you think about, I said that before. Even when you think about the lives where she's like, no, it's gonna take time to get to know you guys, or to chat with you guys. That's still advertisement. You want to know why? Because she's allowing us to know her and to fall in love with her. Not like that, but just like her personality or her whatever.
Yeah, you're right. It's fall in love with her. It's getting to know. She's personable, interpersonal. And she actually opened the door for that beautiful young woman, grandmother, who needed to have funding to help her get a house.
Yeah.
So it's like, and everybody's complaining about her being a Samaritan. She got it from her mother, and just it's in her spirit. That's who she is. She's an empath. She's not someone that wants to keep the light only for her. She likes to give it to other people to see them flourish. She's like wheat in a field where you're providing nutrients and sustenance for the whole community. And that's what she is. As I told in other lives, I believe she is the modern day Booker T. Washington of Huntsville, Alabama. And I'm going to keep saying that. It's not that she's the only focal point, but there's a synergy that's happening where she's at, it's reaching out to people to give employment, to give jobs, to have people meet and network. And it's working.
Absolutely.
Deep conversation. Sean, you got anything?
Yes. Oh, that's it. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm in Target. I ain't want to be loud in the background, so I have myself muted. But yeah, that's it. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh. Wait, Tay talk. I wanted to say your hair looked lovely when I saw your picture. I just wanted to
oh yeah.
You look good.
She stepped off. She had a meeting. She had to step down.
Yeah, but just let her know she looked good.
Yeah. Guys, this was fun. Brown skin girl, we did it.
Well, thank you for the tea for Wanda getting fired. I'm glad just to come up for that. Thank you.
Yes,
bye.
She is no longer on the show, and that's from someone close.
Oh man, anonymous is a trip. She said that was enough for me.
Right.
I just come up. You want me to do my happy dance? Hallelujah! Thank you, Jesus. Because I was about to fly down to Huntsville and whoop that trick on behalf of Melody Cherie. Now we all coming sorority sisters. Now, do you want us to take care of this, Melody? You want us to take care of this?
I think they don't understand how deep the fan goes for Mel. They haven't realized that yet. And with the viewership being down, it's only going to get worse if Carlos don't change. It's only going to get worse.
Think it's deeper. And I'll tell you this: you guys, especially all three of you, and the other content creators, I think Carlos and Hotel and the other misogynists are the problem. They like only having certain type of women on TV to be in bondage, to be attacked, or to be ratchet. That's not what we're about. And
Exactly.
I just think we have to use the protest of writing to Tina Perry of OWN TV. She's the president, Discovery, the sponsors, as well as using these platforms to say enough is enough. We do not want to see ratchet.
We
Period.
don't.
Absolutely.
We
We
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
see
see a hostile work environment where Hotel is a Tasmanian devil for the past 3 years, attacking everybody. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him attacking his children on IG Lives because he's not getting his way, throwing a temper tantrum.
Exactly.
I don't want to see them attack Melody, who's an executive producer, because she's telling you stop talking about her children. Civilized people know not to do that.
Facts.
So, if we just need to speak up, I'm all for it.
Absolutely. I'm with you, Anonymous. I'm all for it. That's why.
No, you're right. Pretty Brown Eyes, he didn't. Pretty Brown Eyes says, did y'all notice Carlos did tell Melody happy birthday or congratulations? None of them did.
None of them.
Not Stormy, not one of them.
Well, she's going to get about 5 more blessings after this. So keep it coming, baby demons.
I know that's right.
That means she gonna be at another runway working. We're gonna say work it, Melody.
She got more, and like she said, she does have a new production launching after Good Friday. That's what she said when I had the interview with her. She's like, I have another production, and I even said to her, "Are you dropping tea on our interview?" And she said yes, but because I was so excited to interview her, she was like, yes. And I inboxed her and I was like, did you say you have something else coming? And she said yes. So I am so happy for Mel. I can't wait for my reunion interview with her and with Mama Van. I can't wait. And I hope you guys be around for this because we go in places over here on Ebony the Best.
Yeah,
that's right.
And you guys are getting paid for it too. So that's why I'm proud for you guys. She's sharing the blessing she's getting.
Yes.
So,
and for my interview, my subscribers just went through the roof.
Yeah.
Aunt Ann helping. Hey girl, hey. Brown skin girl. Wednesday. I mean, you guys are awesome. And the subscribers, I'm loving it. It's like so emotional. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you can pay a bill and tithe and not get on a poll, that's a great thing. I keep telling you. T.U. Jakes could have learned that. Don't mess with your money. I keep telling you, baby.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get you some more money, Ebony.
Just leave it to Anonymous. She about to have everybody paid. She's gonna help Mike. Oh my God. I can't.
Well, guys, subscribe. And my Cash App is there. Don't be afraid to use it. You know, I told you guys I'm a mom of triplets, so don't be afraid. I'm a single mom, so it's all good. It's all good, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining. I'm gonna start doing more live and get more comfortable with you guys, and show your love by liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel so we can all, like Aunt Ann says, win over here on YouTube.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
But hey.
Well, it's been fun, guys. I'll see y'all on the Silvers. That's my spot.
Yeah, I'm going over to the Silver right now. That's why I'm trying to end. I'm going over to the Silver.
Well, see, I was the first to break bread with her. She has a special banner for me. Anything that Anonymous says is a legend. Just letting you know.
I'm gonna go figure out how to also sign mods to my channel. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will definitely see you in the next live. Have a great weekend, guys.
All right, you guys be blessed.
Be blessed. See y'all later.
Bye.